What's up guys, Spin Firearms here, and before I start this video I just want to say I know one of my largest supporters, my biggest supporters, someone who's been following the channel for a really long time and has honestly added a lot to the channel, is not going to be the happiest with this video, but it is what it is. Shout out to you, Mike, I appreciate everything. Anyways, SIG P365 chambered in 380 with a manual safety. Honestly, I couldn't stand this thing when I first got it, and I was trying to understand why I even got it in the first place. I was sort of disappointed. It's one of those regretful purchases. But then I started carrying it a little more, and I started shooting it. And when I realized this firearm is very fast, and I know there's a lot of people online that are just hate different ammos, right? If it's not 9mm, you can't carry it. That's not true, guys. I just want to put that out there right now. You can carry 40, 45, 10mm, 380. You can even carry 32 ACP, right? If you use it properly, if you train with it, it'll be just fine. So I'm sick of the comments about the 40 being irrelevant and 380 not being enough. The reason why I like this is, when you shoot this firearm, which there will be a video out this week on me shooting this thing, it is so fast. There is no recoil. And what I really like about this small footprint of a firearm with no recoil, it makes it very easy to carry, but at the same time, you know your follow-up shots are going to be so fast. Now, what I was told at one of my defensive pistol classes is, every shot you can get off within a second inflicts double the damage, basically. And that's like the effect it has on your central nervous system, right? So if you get 3 shots in a second, that doubles how their body reacts to it, right? And so on. If you keep going, it does the same. This is so fast for its size. The one main thing I have a concern about is it being a SIG and its reliability. Just from my previous experiences, I know lots of people with SIGs that have absolutely loved their firearms. But check out this trigger. Because the trigger is so good, right, and there's no recoil, it is so fast for how small it is. Most of the time, pocket pistols have a longer trigger. Therefore, it's going to be harder to get those faster follow-up shots, but you will be up close and personal, chances are, if you are using it. With this firearm, I can feel completely... I feel like I can make shots at distance, very little recoil, and I can have fast follow-up shots at distance. Now, 3 rounds of 380 to the A zone within a second is going to be plenty. I'm telling you that right now. And with this trigger and with 380 and using these rounds right here, these are extreme defenders, right? They are not hollow points, but they are defensive rounds made by Underwood. Underwood makes some of the best ammo in the world. I carry these in my 40, my 357 SIG Glock 33. I carry them in my 9mm Ruger SR9C, and I also carry them in the SIG P365 chamber in 380. But the reason I use these are they're solid, they penetrate more, and 380 being a less powerful round, this is the kind of round you want to defend yourself with. But 3 of these in under a second is going to be plenty. You just got to train with the firearm, you got to learn your firearm, and so on. And as far as the manual safety goes, I've actually been carrying it without the manual safety, and I actually feel pretty comfortable with it, even in a pocket holster and so on. This firearm's actually been pretty decent. Now, when it comes to it being a SIG, the only thing for me is it going to be reliable? And I have 4 SIGs, 3 of them have been reliable so far, 1 hasn't been, right? My X macro has been reliable, my P365 XL has been reliable, my regular P365 with the X grip module hasn't been, and then this P365 has been. So anyways, we're going to do some videos of me shooting this thing fast, up close and personal, from distance, and so on. That'll be coming this week. I'm actually going out to some land tomorrow to film it, so stay tuned. P365 chamber in 380, pretty good choice if you like SIGs.